See the light within the crystal. See the darkness surrounding the crystal. You are the light within the darkness. You are the amethyst within the geode. Please concentrate, meditate upon the light within the crystal and the light within yourself. You are all at the point of being aware of your light, activating your light, experiencing, growing, knowing your expansion. We are going to remove the crystal. We are all in our own darkness, whether it be a cave, whether it is not knowing what is next, whether it is the circumstances that surround us. Now is a time of unknowing and the unknown. This is for a reason. We reaffirm what Isis has said. This darkness, this chaos is for each and every one of you to find what your tools are, to find what your gifts are. In this time of chaos, extend and expand your abilities of belief in yourself, of belief in the light, of belief in the galactic, of belief in the light and the love that is and always has been. As a light being, as a galactic being, as a person that honors the light, now is the time to use your light. How can you see forward? How can you stay balanced and observant? How can you use your light abilities to go beyond this present darkness? Most of mankind will experience darkness and chaos. This is a gift of expansion to find out how bright your light is. How can you see beyond the darkness and chaos to the light that is there? Just as the DNA has already been activated, so the darkness and the light beyond it already is. Even though there is darkness and chaos, there is also, in a nonlinear way, the light, the knowledge, the light body. There is a reason for all things happening. It does not mean there's always good or pleasant within the here and now. But in the nonlinear, what we are asking you to develop is to find how you can balance yourself, to observe what is happening and find how you can expand what and who your gifts are. Some people are aware, they can see the light ahead of them. Some people can feel the light that is ahead of them. Some have a knowing that the light will come. Every human being has a gift of the light that is theirs to use in this time and place that you agreed to come on as a contract. This is your time to find out what is your gift of the light body. Can you know, can you see, can you feel, are you aware? Can you extend your light in a way that you see beyond the darkness and the chaos? This is a time of growth. Many people will see it as blessing and despair, but it is a time of revealing the light that truly exists within each person. We all believe in you, and we are told the angels, the gods, your ancestors, your light beings, your teachers are there. But the light, the contract is that you must ask for help. You must ask for assistance. If you want to ask for assistance, expanding yourself, you must ask for assistance. The guides and teachers will not force the light or the teaching upon you. It is something that you can either learn, you can discover, you can find a mentor, or you can ask for assistance. There is never just one way up the mountain. There is just never one way of finding the light within you. But this is a time of darkness, and this time of darkness is given so that you might find out what your light is. As you've spoken of shadow and light, this is a time of shadow that you will find your light. We have much faith in you. And so it is. You need to unmute yourself.
I said, thank you for that. Does anyone have any questions that they'd like to ask of the teacher of the cave while Carol has her here with us?
She says it has been said, ask and it shall be given. And that are true words.
Please.
Right.
But she's very adamant and that this is a time of opportunity for us. Oh, I'm sorry. She said also some of you will develop a smell. You will be, and out of nowhere there will be a smell, and it'll be a wafting smell. That's it.
Okay. Gina, did you have something?
Yes, that wafting smell she's talking about. For the last 2 days, I have smelled something, and it's not been unpleasant. It's been very pleasant. I'm going, where's that coming from? Seriously, yesterday and the day before, I have had some aroma in the house. And there's nothing, I'm not even cooking right now, so it's like, where's that coming from? And I'm trying to pinpoint what I'm smelling, because it's not something I'm overly familiar with. And I'm looking around and I'm like, oh my God, but yes, I've had that already. Oh
So
my.
the whole point of the awakening of the nose is, and I know this sounds really corny, is to let you know that you are not alone. And there is an assistant, a teacher. She says angels don't smell. It's usually a guide that comes through and says, here I am, and they prefer to do it in a pleasant manner. So when you do it again, don't question it, focus in on it, sense it, and say, show more of yourself, let me know. And the whole thing is ask them to become more, appear more to you. Because whenever a guide or a teacher or angels appear, they try and be as subtle as they can and as pleasant as they can to bring themselves into your life. So I would, and she just did that as an afterthought. So definitely allow that to come more into you. And she says it will be nothing but pleasant as you discover the connection.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, because you can't be subtle with me. I have too much of my mother's Virgo energy. You got to be right. It's got to be something that I'm going to recognize. Whap me upside the head, something like that. Oh my God. Thank you so very much.
Are there any other questions before we bring this to a completion? I'm just going to stop the recording.